Okay.
Shut up, Colby.
I'll let you do it.
You know what you're doing. You know the equation that it takes to make me laugh, and you do it every time.
I don't.
Then why'd you look? I literally have you in 4K.
Okay.
Literally.
Okay.
Welcome back to Kickin with Katelyn.
What the flying fuck is up, everyone? Welcome to Kickin' It with Katelyn, Season 2, Episode 2. Today is an important episode in the history of Kickin' It with Katelyn because I have my first guest.
Hello, my name's Colby. I am Katelyn's brother.
Yes. We grew up being called twins. You know, when you're younger, you're like, no, we're not.
Yeah.
We literally look the same, with the exception of our eyebrows. My eyebrows used to look like that. They don't anymore. Another weird difference, other than the fact that he's a boy and I'm a girl, he has curly hair and I have straight hair. That's really the only differences between us, I would say, like physical differences. But yeah, I hope that everyone enjoyed episode 1. I'm trying not to read my notes, but it's kind of hard not to. What did you think about the first season?
It was great. I loved it. I mean, it was very in-depth and personal. And I definitely learned a lot of stuff that I didn't think I would learn about you. But I'm kind of glad I did. Because it's like, it makes you seem more human. Because you're very... Okay. Listen. Okay, there's no way of making that sound very good.
No! I mean, like, people are probably like, oh, they're just brother and sister. She's a monster. Oh.
But, yeah, no, the first season was really good. I mean, all the stories that you told were really funny. I remember you coming home from most of those, and it's like you just get to see the aftermath, but I actually get to find out what happened, which is awesome. So,
Slay. So before we actually jump into the episode, I don't know why this is kind of hard that you're here because now I can't like collect myself, say what I need to say to get over it, and then continue. Like, I was gonna like go off on like a whole thought train like of my shaky voices then, but it's like we're gonna go off. Okay, also, we have tried recording this now probably like 4 or 5 times. I know that I can't shut the fuck up, but oh my gosh.
okay.
This motherfucker never shuts up. Okay, literally, if you ever see him in public, man's is mute. But the second that you get him going, he don't shut the fuck up.
Okay.
just like mom is like, oh, Colby's my quiet one. Where?
She does not say that.
Is he in the room with us right now?
Well, compared to you, you're just objectively loud. It's not that you talk a lot. It's more so that you just, when you speak, it's at a way too loud volume.
Because I want to make sure people hear me.
Good example right there.
I sound normal.
I mean,
I made our levels sound the same.
Okay, but
like I know, like in person.
Yeah, like in person, you're very outspoken, like vocal, like just wah.
Also, Colby is the person who made me realize that I hold my S's for too long, and I can never take that out of my head. And now you'll never be able to remove that from your mind either.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need to take my phone off the table. Before we start is what I was going to say. How would you describe our relationship?
Ooh, I would say our relationship has definitely been through its own kind of maturing along with us. I would say in the beginning, it was very, I mean, let's just start from the beginning. I was an accident, and Katelyn needed a friend.
What? You were not an accident.
But I came out perfect, better than the first one, obviously. And from there, I would say it was a battle forever. We were always fighting. I don't think there was 5 minutes where we could sit alone and just enjoy peace and quiet because we would just ruin it immediately.
And it's not like angry fighting. It's more like chaotic fighting. Like,
it was more
we couldn't just sit there and be normal. It was just like,
it would be
I saw this punch on TV. I'm going to try it out on you.
It would be a little thing that would build up to a big monstrosity that would have to be handled by adult supervision.
Yeah. So anyways, I'm older.
Yes. By 3 years.
Yes. Don't give him credit for that. We literally just went over that. So that was something that was taught just a second ago. I came first, and then my parents were like, "Oh, okay, listen to this first." My parents had me because they were bored, and then they had him because they thought I was bored. We were no accidents. We were planned.
Yeah,
We were planned.
I think so. That's what they say.
You're the only person who thinks that it's not an accident. That it was an accident.
You thought I was an accident forever.
No, I tell you were an accident. There is a difference.
Oh.
Just like
I believe
just
you.
like older siblings are like, "You're adopted."
You
that
couldn't
wouldn't
say
fly.
that. You
That
look
wouldn't
just
fly.
like me.
No. Another thing I wanted to ask you about is like we're in your old room.
Yeah, we
Does
are.
it feel like weird to be in here? And
It does, because it feels way smaller. It feels so much smaller than when I lived in here.
okay, and I literally said that like in the first episode, like once you put everything in here, like I have my cart right here, I have the table, camera, softbox, my desk, the sofa's over there.
Yeah.
Just because we're not recording on the sofa doesn't mean I got rid of it. It's over there. It was a plan, but it just wasn't gonna work out. And then like we need this room, or else it kind of looks crazy.
Yeah.
That's what you were fucking smelling before. No one farted. You were just burping and you could smell it.
Listen, no, that's not true.
Honestly, my brother is the king of gas. Literally, we had to be taught. It just recently got through his head. Whenever we were driving, Kobe would just fart and hotbox the whole car with his stank ass fart. And my mom would be like, "Roll down the window! Roll down the window!"
But listen, I'm not going to sit there and have bubble guts for the next 30 minutes because for the sake of
Because you held it in.
for the sake of my family for 5 seconds. Like, you know what I mean?
Now it's still terrible. He'll just sit there
I'll roll down the window.
and I'll be like having my AirPods on and it'll be like, not a word.
Well, I'm not going to announce it. I'm not going to be like, "Hey guys, I just shit myself." You know what I mean? I'm not going to, it's just going to go out the window. And if it doesn't, then I tried my best.
It's still so annoying though. Because it always stinks and it burns when you inhale it.
Yeah. I'm not going to sit here and act like that doesn't happen. But it's like, what am I going to do about it?
Does it hurt coming out?
No, it feels good. Pause on that. It feels good of the pressure relief because I've definitely had to hold a few
So
farts.
it's a regular fart.
It's a regular.
It's not like a hot, spicy one.
Ooh, I know what you're talking about though. No,
No,
they're
that
not. If I lived like that and had hot spicy farts all the time,
all the time and they stunk too.
I would-
Oh, gosh.
I would seek like medical help. That's such a
Dude,
horrible fate.
So many people actually have that.
Every day.
Yeah. And they get like prescriptions for it.
I mean, I would too. I'd be like, just what's the thing called where they, irrigate your butt?
Colonoscopy?
Yeah, I would get one of those.
Oh, do you know Dad was supposed to get a colonoscopy?
What do you mean supposed to? I thought he did.
No, he didn't. So I have always wanted to try the colonoscopy like juice because I work at a pharmacy and I always give them out and they always have like these little lemon flavor packets in it.
I heard something my brain went somewhere else. I thought you meant I wanted to try the colonoscopy juice as in the shit that comes out of the colon.
That's disgusting. Only you're the person who thought that.
But I just
Anyways, I wanted
Anyways.
to taste it because they always complain that it's so gross. But also, like, I have to taste everything. Like, we'll go to places and it's really expensive food. And I saw it on Instagram and I have to taste it. Like, once I'm craving something, I have to have it. That's just, I don't know. And I have been craving to try that since I started working in the pharmacy. And it's been a while now. So I'm like, yes, my dad's going to have a colonoscopy because mom did that thing where you shit in a box and you send it off and then they assess it.
TMI.
I would like to get a colonoscopy because then they like drain you out, you know?
I bet you I can't say feel good. I bet you it would be very relieving.
Well, you're knocked out. You're not awake.
You're not awake?
Mm-mm.
I thought you were awake for those.
No. The only thing that you're awake for is for the laxative. So Dad got the one where it's like 2 bottles It's like 2 bottles like this size, and it's straight syrup.
I was gonna say, isn't it like a syrupy thing? You want to try that?
I just want to taste it.
Oh, okay.
I let it coat my mouth and I'll be like, yeah, salty. But also, like, I like the taste of Pedialyte, and everyone says that's disgusting.
Pedialyte is a top tier drink, especially for hydration.
Okay, but we like the orange one, though.
Only the orange. Do not drink any other thing.
I've tried the grape one, the one that comes in that tall, skinny bottle. That was disgusting.
See, I can see why people wouldn't like it because they're like, it feels, the consistency is like milky. Like, no.
Whose consistency is milky?
But Pedialyte, like, it's not.
When was the last time you drank some?
Not even a month ago.
Because I drink one like every week.
It's not like water.
Okay,
it's not
like this.
Yeah.
It's a little bit thicker, but it's not like freaking. I don't drink milk actually, so maybe you're right. I'm sorry.
No, it's a liquid, but it's thicker than water.
But it's not thick water though.
It's not thick water. It's got some girth.
Okay, but not quite like Jell-O.
Yeah, not Jell-O.
What were we talking about? Oh, colonoscopy. Yeah, Dad didn't go get one because he quote unquote said that the syrup, the laxative, made him throw up. That he wasn't shitting it out. He was throwing everything up. And he was like, oh, I was just so pale. And I was like, you've been to war and you draw the line at colonoscopy prep kit.
Well, it's like.
And he canceled his appointment.
He's been to war, but he draws the line at getting water shoved up his ass.
He was going to go.
But like, dude.
But he couldn't get the laxative down.
Dude.
And he threw it away. So I never get to try it.
Good.
I mean, I would have maybe like dipped my pinky in it and then let it coat my mouth because I don't want to be shitting the whole time.
What is up with you and letting shit coat your mouth? Why don't you just taste it?
So that I can taste it.
Yeah, just so you can taste it then.
But if I just like,
I'm
it's going straight back.
I'm thinking like dip, like where you just gross. Oh my god, that's so gross.
Good thing I washed my hands after I used the bathroom.
Now I don't believe you.
Did you fart?
No, I didn't.
Then what was it?
There was no.
Did you move? My hands are doing it.
Maybe I've been doing this the whole time.
Okay, we're moving on.
Yes.
How do you feel now that you've moved out of this house?
It feels very not as liberating as I thought it would be initially. Initially, though, it was like, okay, I'm out of the house. You know, I get to, like, my bed is somewhere else. Everything that I have is elsewhere. The only reason I would need to come back to this house specifically would be to talk to y'all or be around my immediate family.
Yeah, because Colby doesn't fucking answer the phone.
No. But anyways, after living there for, what, 4 months, 5 months now? Since September, October, November,
Don't
December,
ask me.
January, February, 6 months. So half a year I've been living at this house now. It's nice, but it has its pros and cons, as everything does. I would say the number one pro of having my own house is that I get to buy my own cat. I've been wanting a cat for my entire life, and I finally just.
Why are you making yourself sound singular in that I want?
Because it is singular.
I have always wanted a cat. I put that in your brain.
But I'm the one that has one. Anyways.
You could have said, we have always wanted a cat.
Okay.
But I got to move out, so now I have one.
That is true. We both have been wanting a cat for a very long time. I didn't know you'd be jealous about it. Whatever.
But I would have gotten a kitten.
Yeah.
I love babies. Not children.
Gross. I heard that and I was
children.
like, gross.
I like small animals. I love baby goats. I love the cats. If you've seen my TikTok, I love my dog. He's a little baby. Anyway,
You
sorry.
mean my dog.
Yeah. It's Colby's dog because he used to be scared. Oh, you want to bring something embarrassing up? I can just go ahead.
Scared.
Colby used to sleep in our parents' bedroom until he was too old to be sleeping up in there. So they bought him a dog, and the dog was supposed to accompany Colby whenever he went to bed so that he would stay in his room. Colby never took care of the freaking dog, so the dog never stayed with Colby.
That's not why we bought the dog.
That's literally why they brought the dog.
No, they bought the dog because I wished for it for Christmas. Anyways.
You got the dog so you would sleep alone in your room.
Anyways,
that was part of it. Quit twisting it.
No, it was not. Not to my knowledge. But
yes,
anyways,
it was.
Anyways, it was a 2-in-1. Chewy was a 2-in-1, I guess.
Oh, I'm sorry. The hamster in my head is just a little slow. Keep going.
But yeah. Back to our original statement. Is it cool being on my own? Yeah. But I do work a job where it's like I work a big boy job, right? So it's pretty nice just to be able to go home and be by yourself for a little bit and just have whoever you want come over. I do live with 2 other people. They are my roommates. They're also my pretty childhoodish friends. So we've been talking about this for years now. Like we've had this plan of moving out together. We've had this plan of going to this house. And I mean, it's awesome. I mean, I enjoy it, but you have to learn how to live with other people as well as yourself, as in like, however they were brought up and however they were taught to do things is how things are done. And it's their way or no way. And I'm the same way. There's a few things that have to be the way I do it. And if it's not done that way, it's not right. And I'm guilty of it. Because, yeah, like, it just happens. Your ideas clash, right?
Yeah.
Especially when it's like something that your parents have ingrained in you, like a certain way to clean something, or this needs to be done at this time, or the trash should never reach this point.
Imagine that.
And if you don't do it, and they've expressed that this is their idea or the way they do things, and you go against it, people obviously get mad. So
as they should. That's another reason why staying alone and single is in your best benefit. I've only been to his house like once, and it was to see the cat. It wasn't really dirty, so I can't say it was dirty or filthy. But you're filthy and dirty. Whenever you lived here, ugh.
It's a guy house for sure.
So I can't imagine what it looks like whenever y'all are all having a bad day.
Man, we just probably go somewhere and eat.
But at least you have a girlfriend though. So
Yeah.
it's not like a complete whorehouse. Y'all aren't just sleeping with everybody.
So
Everyone's walked through that house.
I would say me and my roommates are we're a triangle that are in their each phase of love. And I'm gonna break it down because you seem confused. Anyways,
yeah, go ahead. Enlighten me.
So I live with 2 people named Blander and Zen.
That's
right.
that's good.
Okay.
You remembered it.
So Blander, right? He is and he's also does the big boy job that I do. So he's got his own little thing going on, and
keep going. It's
Okay.
kind of boring just
Okay.
sitting and listening to you. So I gotta do something.
okay, my bad, sorry. But yeah.
Hurry it up.
Oh. Okay.
Reminder, this has been my show by myself for now 13 episodes.
Okay,
It's kind of hard to share.
Okay, sorry. I'll make it quick then. Blander's a slut, and but he gets to choose whenever, wherever, whoever, because it's just he's given himself that opportunity.
Because he's hot.
So our front door is a revolving door for Blander, right? Now Zen, on the other hand, Zen is he works a graveyard shift job. He's very modest and humble. He's had one relationship. Yes, he is. He's had one relationship before, which he was committed to for, I believe it was a year. And he's just been doing his own thing ever since. And he's kind of a like, if it's not broke, don't fix it kind of guy. So, I mean, he loves every second of what he does. He has no draw to what Blander does. He has no draw to what I do. And what I do is I have a beautiful, loving wife. So that's our 3 stages. We have a man on a mission, on his own mission, by himself. Then we have a slut, and then we have me. And obviously I'm the pinnacle, because that's the end goal, right? having a wife.
So, like, is your life over now? You're already
Middle
middle-aged, ready to pass?
Not middle age, definitely ready to pass. No, there's a lot of things I
Dude, the
want
life
to do.
expectancy rate is getting higher as we speak.
I know, but I want to buy a motorcycle.
You're going to be here for a while.
I want a motorcycle. That's another thing. I'm also looking at buying a motorcycle right now. I'm trying to find the funds for it.
I'm not putting a GoFundMe for you.
Please.
I remember when you were here, of course, you weren't working like your big boy job,
Yes.
but the majority of the time was spent in the back cave. So what does your time look like now?
There's another bat cave. I've made another bat cave. So
I had so much hope that you would not answer it.
there are four rooms in our house. 3 of them are bedrooms. One's a office. Is now the bat cave. My setup is way better though than Blander's setup that is right next to me, because he's like, I want to be in the bat cave, and so he grabbed.
You're just dogging on him.
Man, I love him though. But look,
I hope he knows that.
He grabbed. So we have these little, like, not coasters, but tables. A little table.
You have to send me a picture of it so I can plug it.
I will. It's a little table that is really unsturdy. And my parents bought all 3 of us lawn chairs. And he has a lawn chair in there. And it's his monitor. And his Xbox on the ground connected to a extension cord. Not like a power strip that's supposed to hold like a lot of extension cord.
Yeah.
Like his Xbox monitor.
Like the skinny one with
the
just
skinny
like
one that has
the one head right here and the 2 heads right here.
No, it is that one because I brought it from here.
Oh, the one we be using?
Yes. And it's all of his electronics are plugged into it.
That's going to burn.
Yeah, it's going to fucking destroy that house. But it's okay because he enjoys it. That's also Chef's room. Both of his litter boxes are in there. And it smells like ketchup.
Clean it.
I do. You can't cat shit a room. I'm gone for 48 hours at a time. I cleaned it today and it smelled like ketchup. There's nothing you can do.
I wanted to ask you, this is not in our plan.
Okay.
Mom was telling me that you don't like one of my ex-boyfriends. Like, you passionately did not like him. And that you've never cussed about anyone before then.
That might just be mom stirring the pot. I don't like any of your ex-boyfriends.
She was specifically talking about Aldo.
Oh, yeah, fuck that guy. Yeah, that guy was a piece of shit.
Okay, the reason that it reminded me of that is because he also had, like, hardwood flooring. Listen, if you're a cat person, listen. If you have hardwood flooring and you don't have something for the cat to catch their litter on, I've always lived in a carpeted household, so I don't have to wear socks everywhere I go. So whenever I would get up from sleeping over there, I'd walk to the bathroom, and I'm barefooted because who sleeps with fucking socks on too? And I would pick up all of the cat's litter on my bare ass feet.
Yeah, that happens.
And I would literally have to, like, my feet before I went back in bed. That's disgusting.
See, that was that way for a while at my house.
That's disgusting.
And it is fucking gross. I do not fuck with things that stick onto me. I don't fuck with tape. I don't like glue. I don't like it. I don't like that texture. That's like my teeth like hurt texture. So if there's shit stuck on my foot after walking, and here's the thing, I clean. Hopefully they're not listening. I clean my area and the pathing where I walk in my house specifically. All the other pathing areas where it's like, man, I never sit on the side of the couch. I'm not gonna clean that area of the couch. I'm gonna clean my area.
You're all lazy fucks.
Yeah, duh. We're dudes. Fuck that cat.
Okay. Okay. So you're probably kind of pissed off because you're like, big boy job. Well, what's your big boy job?
Yeah,
What's your big boy job? What's your big boy job? What's your big boy job?
My big boy job is that I'm a firefighter. That is my. I'm not gonna out where I work.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, you're fire. Do you have a girlfriend?
But yeah, I'm a firefighter. I've been working as a firefighter for, I think in 2 days it'll be a year.
Really?
Yeah. I'm taking my probationary test on February 5th, this Monday. So
And if you fail?
I get fired. I have to score 85 on that test. It's 50 questions, and I cannot miss more than 7.
See, I'm a B student.
What do you think I am?
Barely passing.
Exactly. But this,
But
this is something that I'm pretty passionate about, so I actually give a shit about it. In school, it was more like a.
yeah, Colby doesn't really give a shit about anything, or at least he didn't before. Honestly, we thought that Colby was gonna live with our parents for the rest of our lives, and try to be like a professional gamer, which you still could do that if you wanted to.
Yeah.
I don't play the games that you play, so I really don't know like what it's supposed to look like. But you'd be like, get him,
What do you mean like a streamer? Like stream. And
Go
play
ahead,
games.
do your scream.
My scream?
Yeah,
Which one?
the little girl one.
Like legit? I can't show my mouth when I do it.
Do it.
Yeah, you better take them bitches off. You ready? You ready?
Do it. You literally showed your mouth. You went. "Ah!"
Yeah, really? But yeah. Well, man, it was tense. Those games were tense. But I did used to make money off of video games.
Mom be like, and Colby screaming like a girl upstairs.
My dad, as soon as I got a phone, my dad would text me, "Stop screaming like a girl." And I would come outside and be like, "How loud am I being?" And he said, "You're being very loud." Batman voice. You're being very loud. But yeah, no.
Tell us about your job.
Oh, so
Only cool stuff though. I don't want to know any of the boring stuff.
man, there's certain things that I can say and can't say.
Yeah, which
But-
I understand.
I would say the cool part about my job, I don't want to be gay and be like, my friends. You know what
All
I
the
mean?
big booties I see on these men that I work with.
And- no,
All
but
men are gay.
what's wrong with you? Why would you say that?
All men are gay in some way.
No. It's called bromance. It's different than that.
No, it's not. I don't think of girls like that.
Well, because we're not girls.
It's just because you're gay.
Un poquito.
I don't speak very much Spanish, but that still means that there's a little bit. So
But not in the way that you're thinking.
gay.
Gay. I jerked it.
Where Brittany Broski stands here can't be held. I put you on.
Yeah. It is pretty good.
And I literally try to put y'all on all the time. I'll be giving y'all song recommendations, podcast recommendations. Get on this train. This is a straight man that likes Brittany Broski. Have you listened to the episode of her talking about eating goldfish on her clavicle, airing out her coochie?
No.
That's a good episode. That's like episode 2.
I've been a part of an engine company for a year now, and it's probably been like definitely the biggest accomplishment of my entire life. I mean, I worked hard in high school, which I did.
Your wife wasn't your biggest accomplishment?
Okay, don't start that. That's just gonna.
Just fucking with you.
But
I understand.
But like, it's definitely something that I worked super hard to get, and I started really young when I didn't really know what I was doing, and I was very fortunate that I kind of just stumbled upon it, and I couldn't be more thankful of the opportunity that I've been given to, be a civil servant, as well as do the fun things that I get to do, as well as make as much money that I get to make as I'm having fun. There isn't a day that I'm at work where I think I'm at work.
Are you microchipped by the government?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
You think so?
I mean, they definitely got a tab on me. Like, I'm a government
like a bar
employee.
tab,
Like, no, they're like this guy. Well, I'm also kind of a conspiracy theorist.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm into that. Like,
Okay, explain one.
the Rothschilds own basically all of America because they're linked to the first bank.
Who is that?
The Rothschild. Oh, do you want to do this? Anyways, it's a family that has been in America since America's been America. And basically, they were there when the first bank was established, and they were like in very close relation. Now, the Rothschilds family is very big. They're also in the Epstein scandal. There's many.
There's a lot of people in that.
There's
though.
many Rothschilds family members on that list that have went to that island. A lot of Rothschilds family members that have been seen with young children that are not their children out and about.
What?
Epstein scandal. Epstein's Island.
Okay, honestly, I don't know very much about that.
See,
Just because you have to go looking for that information. We're brainwashed. As Texans, we're definitely brainwashed. I've talked about this before. Like, our education system has failed us completely. In the way that we're always learning about Christopher Columbus and George Washington.
I think it's very redundant.
If we've been learning about that since the 3rd grade and we have to be in school until we're 18, that's a lot of years that we're being told the same thing over and over and over again.
I think we should at very least update our education system. And I know there's always minor updates that are being made to our education system every year, but there are some things like, I mean, history is history, right? You can't deny that. But
we're living history now.
yes, and there has
So
been
that can't be discussed. And I understand that.
I think a lot of today's world kind of should pivot on more necessity based things. I think it's good to know history, but I also believe that, I'm not going to be like, well, I think in school you should learn about paying bills and taxes. You know what I mean? But I think it's
Yeah, but see,
it's necessary to move. If the world is moving forward every day and so are people, why is our education system not? When it comes to topics like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like math is getting a lot more advanced. Like 3rd graders are doing math that I did in like 12th grade high school.
Which it should. It should be getting. You know what I mean?
Okay, I don't know about all that, but like I'm saying, like I understand math is important, but not everyone needs to know calculus. Like you should be teaching like the minimum, I feel like, in those kind of categories. Like if you can't get a regular job to add, subtract, divide, or multiply, there's a problem.
Yeah.
But why are we taking math to this insane level if we're literally just building like square boxes as houses? Like that's how people always like argue it, and they're like, we're building this nice architecture, but it's like, are we really? Because we're modernizing everything. Everything is flat. Everything is square.
Yeah.
We're turning into Minecraft. It's like, why are those areas getting so complex? Don't ask me what I learned in science, because I don't remember. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Clearly, it wasn't the same thing every year. And yes, I remember history because we had to do it every single year. But like, if I liked history, I would have remembered the first 2 times that they said it. So it's like, one of my professors said that we can't talk about history within the last at least 50 years because we don't even know all of the history that's happened, because we're still getting to know what happened. But it's like 50, I think, is really pushing it.
Yeah.
I think that we could talk all the way up until Obama was president. And of course, you're always going to learn new things. I mean, they're still learning more about the pyramids. And the pyramids were a long ass time ago.
Yeah.
And they're like, I think yesterday I saw that they are finding mummified Victorians.
Okay.
So like, you know what I'm talking about? Like the people
Victorian
in England
era.
under, Yeah, so they were mummified too. Like we're constantly going to be finding these new things out. But it's like, why are we going over the same thing over and over and over again if it doesn't add anything to our life? Like, I understand what you're saying. Like, I don't want to be taught about bills and taxes, but those are important.
They are very important, yeah.
And, like, I know cursive. You don't know cursive.
I do not know cursive.
Cursive, I think, is, like, kind of dying out. But everything that you sign, where's your signature? Well, I didn't learn cursive. And it's like, well, just initial. But, like, if we can just replace it like that, then why do we need to know cursive? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think that we need to pick and choose things. And I feel like at the top of our, like, education system, it's math.
I mean, math is ever evolving.
It is, but it's like, for what?
Yeah, I guess because we're having more complex problems in today's world, isn't like...
There's so many more things to focus on.
The first thing I can think about is, like, space travel, right? Mm-hmm. The math that was in the 50s and the 40s obviously wasn't as complex as today because we need more intricate and we need more. I know, I saw that. We need more intricate math today because we want to go further than just the moon. We want to go further than just the orbit of the Earth.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it hinders on the fact that humanity is moving forward and.
But we shouldn't have to be exploring space if we weren't killing this planet already.
See, that's another argument. a lot of people are like, because some people dedicate their lives to exploring space. And it's not even that they're trying to explore space to find a new habitable planet. They're exploring space to just explore space.
But that's how they justify it, though.
Some do. Not everyone.
Not everyone. You're
Like
right.
NASA.
Not everyone is the same. But like average people like us,
That's what we think. Yeah.
yeah, that's what we think. And also, what do the world leaders think? They're focusing on the bigger
They
picture.
probably aren't even worried about that. They probably are not even worried about space travel. I don't
Then
think
they would have shut down NASA.
I don't think I don't think anybody in today's world that is a product of power is worried about trying to find the new Earth.
Okay, so I need to quit breathing into the microphone.
Sorry.
Whenever I asked Colby like to come, I was like, "Send me your topics," right? He put one of them as hygiene.
Yes.
So what are we gonna talk about?
Yes. Okay.
What are we gonna talk about? Because you're smelly too.
Oh my god, I love this question. Anyways. Ladies and gentlemen, the topic today is hygiene. Now you might be asking, what about hygiene, right? Number one, it's not so much hygiene itself, it's more so how people with bad hygiene interact with other people. That is my complaint. Now listen. Don't side-eye me.
I didn't even look at you.
Because for someone that talks to people every day, you know, somebody's talked to you and you've been like, and
Dude, I don't even side eye you the way that you side eye people.
like when I'm talking like this and I look over.
I'm not looking at you because I'm going to start laughing. Whenever I look at people, I just look to the side. You look right at them.
Oh, you do this, you do that. I go. I look right. That's what my dog does too. My dog will fucking put you on
Hugo.
blast. He'll be facing completely the other way and just back to hygiene.
Oh yeah, that's what we were talking
Back to
about.
hygiene.
Can you say what you're passionate about?
So, yeah, I meet a lot of people. I meet a lot of people in very bad situations, usually the worst day of their life, most of the time.
That is true. That's really true, actually.
So this is very mean for me to say this,
Oh God.
but man, oh my God. If your breath stinks, I'm going to show you a quick way to know if your breath stinks. This is actually a real, no.
I go like this.
So you're supposed to lick the soft side of your arm or your wrist.
Right.
So right here, like if you lick it and let it dry, like blow on it or let it dry and let it be, as soon as you feel no moisture and you smell it, that is what your breath smells like. 100%. Undeniably, that is what your breath smells like. If it smells like shit, you need to brush your tongue. You need to brush your tongue or scrape your tongue. I'm a big brush your tongue till you gag person. Because
It doesn't smell that bad.
if you don't do that, you need to clean your tongue as much as you clean your teeth. Because where does that air travel? All over your tongue, right?
Why don't you show him your tongue since it's so clean?
No.
Exactly.
I had Chick-fil-A for lunch.
Just one meal.
Yeah. Anyways,
I scrape my tongue with my teeth all the time. Like,
but then it's just on your teeth and it gets recycled onto your tongue. And then your teeth are yellow.
my teeth are not yellow.
But they will get yellow or they'll get gray because your tongue is gray. Anyways,
My teeth are not yellow.
I think that
I can't believe you said that my teeth are yellow.
I did not say your teeth are yellow. I said they will get yellow.
I am the last person that you should tell that that I have yellow teeth too.
I did not say you had yellow teeth. I said they will get
If
yellow.
someone ever tells me I have yellow teeth, they're fucking colorblind.
I didn't say you had yellow teeth. Anyways, brush your tongue, brush your teeth, take a shower after a workout, wash your face. It's gross, man. The human body is so gross. Also, I don't have a problem with people that smell like BO.
I do.
I don't, because if you stop using deodorant, you will smell. But after 2 weeks, your body doesn't smell.
Yeah, but like if I go like this too much,
But your body,
my skin kind of gets raw.
the only reason your armpits stink is because you use deodorant, and when you stop using it, it's your skin trying to expel the oils that have been put in your arm. When it's all gone, when all those oils are gone, your armpits don't stink.
So then you mean to tell me the people who run the crystal underneath the water and then that shit works?
I don't know about a crystal. You don't need anything. You just need to wash it with water and soap.
Literally, they'll grab like, okay, so act like this is the crystal. So it's a deodorant. It's just like a block of a crystal. And they run it under the water. And then they just use like this block.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Weird. Well, think about it. You don't put deodorant like every crease that you have on your body. Why do it under your arms? Like, you know what I mean? If you just washed yourself, you won't smell. If you put deodorant on and you stop using deodorant, you smell 10 times worse than what you would if you didn't put on deodorant.
Yeah, but like, still, this for me is like...
Yeah, I mean, yeah, well...
I need to be oiled right there so I can move my... Because when my deodorant runs out, I could feel it. I feel dry there.
Oh, for sure. Me too. No, I hate that feeling.
You gotta lube it up.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But it is...
What kind of deodorant do you use? Gel or powder?
I use a stick. I don't know. It's not a speed stick. Isn't that the only thing that comes out as a gel?
There's literally gel that you like screw it and it like it's little noodles.
I don't use that. That's
or
gross.
There's a stick of gel. If it's got like that translucent-y...
No.
Okay, then it's a powder then.
Okay, yeah. Then I use a powder.
Is it like a solid color?
It's just like a cream color.
Okay, it's powder.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about like...
You use a powder deodorant.
I thought you were like talking like powder on my... Anyways.
Men.
I use Dr. Squatch.
Really? Nick uses that too.
Well, it has the best... what's the score? Or the thing that you use?
That shit is fake.
Real to me.
Can we go somewhere to eat after this?
Yes, please. Where do you want to go? Do you want to go to Pluckers? No. No?
I don't know why I whispered it to in my ear. Texas Roadhouse.
Ooh.
I love Texas Roadhouse! Is that all that you wanted to say about hygiene?
Also, there's also home hygiene. Like, your home/room is an extension of your own personal self/body, I believe. So I think if your room has a smell that does not smell like you, or it doesn't smell as good as you, or it doesn't smell, you know what I mean?
I don't think people with bad body odor can smell though.
They can smell. Because here's the thing. I've been to the gym and you can smell your own BO. Can you not?
No, you can definitely smell your own BO, but that's only if you're already hygienic. Because people the people who are unhygienic are also the same people who will wear the same shorts twice. Because realistically, you shouldn't be washing your clothes after every single wear if you're doing minimal. Like, if I'm just recording in this outfit, I could wear it again.
Yeah.
Like, that's how we strip our clothing of, like, all the good materials. And, yeah, like, you don't want oils on it, but, like, maybe twice is good.
Yeah.
Jeans, it's definitely fine like that.
Yeah.
But, like, if you're wearing, like, a skin-tight shirt and you're sweating, that's got to be washed.
Yeah, you gotta wash
There are
it.
certain limits, but, like, those are the same people who wear the same khaki shorts that are cargo shorts every single day. Also with the same tennis shoes every single day.
Yeah. I think if you... Big red flags.
Their butt cracks out.
Okay.
They're definitely stink if their butt cracks out.
Yeah, probably.
Get that crack out of my face. If you're a big person and you know your butt crack is always out and you're sitting in a seat that the back is empty, just pull your pants up a little bit.
You can feel it. I can feel the wind on my back.
I can feel it on my back too. The second that I bend over, I think I'm a little bit of a bigger person too. Like, I'm not trying to be like fat phobic. I can't deal with fat phobic people. Cause yeah. Anyways, I ain't the skinniest, so I fall in that category. But I'm like,
big girl guy.
anyways, the second I feel air on my back, I'm like, hey! Like,
Yeah, I know. I hate wearing a shirt that's too short or anything like that because it's like, no, I just don't like the feeling of air or somebody can see it. Because I know.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and plus you're white right there.
Yeah. Like my arms are a drastically different color than my ass crack. For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, my butt crack's the color of my scalp.
Yeah.
Like, they don't see the light of day.
Yeah.
That's what color our butt cracks are.
Practice good hygiene. Don't show your butt crack. Have a few candles in your room. What the fuck is going on outside?
They're building a fence. I don't know.
Oh.
The show must go on.
The show must go on.
Is that what you're going to leave us with?
Yes. Have candles in your room. Clean your tongue. Wear good deodorant. Don't buy cheap shit. Never go cheap on yourself when it comes to you. When you're walking around and you're doing your day-to-day, always splurge on what is on you for the rest of that day.
You're definitely influencing most of my female watchers to buy the expensive perfume.
Like, but
we're already saying, I deserve a little treat.
Like,
after every outing we do.
Like, if you're buying perfume, don't buy the toilette. Buy the elixir. Buy the, you know what I mean? Do you not know what that means? Don't buy the one that only lasts 1 to 2 hours. Buy the one that lasts 12.
All perfume only lasts 1 to 2 hours. There's no musk in perfume.
Oh, I guess it's a guy
Well,
thing then.
there is some musk in the really high end ones, but those are the ones that you're like,
Oh, well, with the guy ones, you can choose how many hours you want your.
that's wild.
Yeah, I have one that all my fragrances, fuck. Next topic.
Keep going.
All of my fragrances are pretty expensive, but it's because I'm paying for the time, right?
He's a whore. He wears Sauvage.
I'm wearing it right now.
I can't smell it on you. It didn't last very long.
That's what she said.
So that is going to be it for today's episode. Honestly, the hardest part about this was not talking and giving you a turn to talk.
The hardest part was starting. That was hard.
No, because I liked it.
Okay, never mind. Well, then, yeah. I could tell you wanted to talk over me. You wanted to do it just now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's definitely going to be more solo episodes. Of course, this is my brother, and I can do that. But, like, for future guests, like, I'm going to need to shut the fuck up. And, like, I already know most of what you were going to say anyway, so it's like,
Yeah.
And I have a sitting, like, RBF.
No, you've been good.
You think so?
Yeah, you're smiling a lot. You're, like, kind of...
I know I did look bored in a couple shots. You'll notice that.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm also focusing, though.
When I start talking about that fire stuff, I know when I'm like, well, I've been doing this for 1 year, and I love my job. It sounds like I'm programmed. I know you went.
Mm-hmm.
I just...
I said, let's talk about something fun.
The hamster started playing the xylophone in your head. That's for sure, dude.
Are you surprised I knew what that was?
Kind of. I kind of was.
Well, this isn't going to be our last episode together. This is just the introductory episode for Colby to join the show. After all, he does do my intro video. I'm sure after hearing him speak for this intense amount of time, I don't even know how short I'm going to cut this, you would have known that...
It is me. I am the guy that says the thing. Welcome back to Kicking It with Katelyn.
Yeah! Okay, so I think that's all I kind of want to say. We're recording this episode, and there's going to be nearly 5 weeks in between the drop date of the next episode.
Holy
so
shit.
It's a long ways away, but we're getting shit done. Drop dates are always subject to change. I honestly am like still getting into the groove of, making sure that I'm dropping at the same time every other week, but I think I can do more. So we'll see what happens, how it changes. I definitely want to work on the marketing aspect of the episode. So clips are definitely going to come out, especially out of this video.
This will be good. Yeah. This is
going to be good.
Yeah.
We're probably peaking in the clips, but
Probably peaking. Oh, probably. Most likely.
yeah. I didn't even say that much this time.
You didn't. I don't think we either.
Because we didn't have time to think. We were thinking while the other one was yapping.
Oh, for sure.
So it's easier like that.
Yeah, I keep saying oh for sure.
I haven't noticed.
I noticed just now.
You always notice more than the other person. I'll notice when I edit. Because I'll be like, can you pick a different word?
You'll be sit there wrapped up in a blanket with only your head peeking through like this, and you'll be like, what the fuck? And only your hand is out, and it just looks like this. I think I have a video of you in your room.
That's terrible.
Like right before I left, and you're just sitting there, and it's only you're in the blue blanket. You know what I'm talking about? And you're just editing with your headphones. over the blanket, and you're sitting there like.
But anyways, aside from that, that is going to be it for today's episode. Thank you, Colby, for joining us.
Thank you for inviting me.
It won't be the last time. Unfortunately, you're probably going to have to put up with us because he's literally at my beck and call.
Yes.
He's actually chained underneath the table.
I actually can't move my legs.
And he will buy me dinner afterwards.
What?
I'm just kidding. I'll buy it for you.
No, don't buy it for me.
This is just me being nice.
Oh, well, don't fake be nice.
Anyways, so that's going to be it for today's episode. Make sure that you're staying up with Kickin' It with Katelyn on YouTube. It's Kickin' It with Katelyn. We're also still on Spotify, so if you like to watch on Spotify, you can watch there or you can listen in your car. If you don't have YouTube Premium, I don't. I get it. But the best way to stay in the know is to follow the Instagram, kickinitw.Katelyn, and then hopefully next time I can plug my TikTok, but Instagram is the best place to get updates and to know what's going on with the podcast. But I think that's it. I don't want to do a long outro, so I will see you guys next time. Bye!